Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanna, and this channel is called Fully Loving You because I am a self-love and perfectionism coach. It has been a hot minute since I have recorded anything or put anything on social media. I have two kids now instead of just one. My daughter was born in January and we had a crazy summer. So I basically didn't post anything from the month of June all the way up until now in October. Just because life was crazy, my daughter was going through so many things, my son was going through so many things, we started preschool, so many things. I don't need to give excuses for why I didn't post. I was still working as a self-love coach and running group programs and had clients, so that kept me busy and kept me full in my business. But I am so happy to be back on YouTube making this video because I have spent the last few months really dedicating my time to making systems in my home and making shortcuts for myself. If you don't know already, my husband works away on a cruise ship for 6 months out of the year, so I am essentially a solo parent for a lot of the time. So my goal was to create some really good systems for myself, and I wanted to share them with you today. And just to preface, these things will most likely change. They're just working for me right now. They're things that I really set up and took the time and worked out to see if this was really what I wanted in the moment for this season of our life. And I know it will change and it's not perfect, but this is what works for me. And it may not work for you and your family, but it's just a guide. It's just inspiration for you that you can take or leave if you'd like. So these 10 things, I'm calling them my mom superpowers, because if I don't do some of these things or have some of these things in my life, in my day, it really kind of falls apart. It really just is like a kink in the chain and just makes everything else harder in my day. So this is a great list of things that I've put together, 10 items, 10 superpowers that I'm calling myself, calling these things, and they really make up my day and put everything together, everything in its place. I know that days are not going to be perfect, and I know that there will be some days where things do not go the way that I want them to. This channel is all about avoiding perfectionism and just understanding and accepting imperfect lives. So these are my superpowers, starting with number 1. It sounds very cliche, but routines. I did not have a routine with my daughter in the beginning because, one, you just can't. With a really young newborn infant, I had set up great routines with my son, but did not have many in the first couple months of my daughter's life. So this was about trial and error, figuring out what routines I could fit in before they got up, and also how that looks different from when my husband is here and when he isn't. So I have a morning routine, I have a midday routine, and I have a nighttime routine. So it's just on my reminders list. I'll put a little video of it in the corner, but it's basically just a reminders app that I can check off because mom brain don't remember anything, and I can go through it in my morning before the kids wake up, and I can go through it at night when the kids have gone to sleep. I also created a midday routine for myself to make sure I'm still on track. Like for example, I couldn't vacuum at night when the kids were sleeping, so I made that part of my midday routine just so I didn't bother anyone's nap times. I make sure to take my vitamins in the middle of the day as well because I don't have time on either side of the day. So things like that. So having routines where I can check off the things that I want to get done, that set up my day, that set me up for success, has been crucial in my days. In my morning routine checklist, I do have a task that says make sure to check your priority list or your brain dump list. So I have a huge brain dump list that I just dump into whenever I think of something, whenever something pops into my head that lives on my phone, again in my reminders app. And it's called Brain Dump. And so every day, every week, I will read through it and either filter things out, delete things, add things in, or whatever. So that morning when I wake up, I look at my brain dump list, or I look at my day, and I schedule things for that day, that morning, that afternoon, or that evening. And that really keeps me in check with getting tasks off the list, but only prioritizing what I can get done that day versus looking at a huge brain dump list every day and being like, I can't get anything done. Being able to fit it into my day has been so helpful, and the Reminders app lets you schedule them for different segments of the day. So I will also like pull things from the multiple lists that I have and add them into that priority list too, just so I have everything in one place. My third superpower that keeps me on track is my Google Calendar. So I share this with my husband, who also puts in things with his calendar. Because he works on a cruise ship, he works away, he does courses, he's has like all these contract schedules, and I get to share what the kids are doing, what we're doing, so he can see what we're doing. It's just another form of connection and keeping connected with the family while being away. So we really enjoy updating the calendar. I'm able to schedule my son's preschool. She also has a class that she goes to once a week. I'm able to schedule play dates. I'm able to schedule events that we want to get done, appointments, and it's all in one place. Again, like, you'll see the theme here that everything lives in one place. You have a system that it's your go-to instead of having to-do lists and post-it notes everywhere around your house on paper, whatever. I enjoy a digital version of things, so you'll notice a lot of things are in one place, and that's what keeps me really focused and less cluttery and distracted. The last kind of listy thing I have in my Reminders app are our weekly flows. So Monday through Sunday, I have different days for different things. This took a while to figure out for me because I was like, when am I going to clean my house? When am I going to bathe my children? You know, things like that that would just go out the window because I was literally in survival mode. So I started to curate lists of, you know, when I wanted to clean bathrooms, when I wanted to buy groceries, when I wanted to do our budget and schedule our days, when I wanted to do extra projects, because we were randomly doing extra projects and then we wouldn't do like the normal things that we needed to do that week. So I started to put together a weekly flow list. So for example, Monday is, today is all about buying groceries and restocking and meal prepping, like creating maybe like some muffins for the week or bars, or bringing things up from the basement from our pantry downstairs. So that's what Mondays are about. Sundays are about budgeting, scheduling, meal planning, which I'll get to later, and Saturdays are for extra projects. I clean my kitchen on Tuesdays, you know, for example, and I started to do one laundry load a week, which I put into this weekly flow. That has been incredibly helpful for me to be able to look at that list and be like, okay, I don't have to clean the entire house today, but I have to do one laundry load and I have to clean just the bathrooms. That's it. And I'll do it in like 30 minutes to an hour. That has helped me so much, keeping me on track for the week. These may seem like really simple things, or these may seem like really overwhelming things to you. Either way, these are things for me, and they just give me so much joy to be able to stay on track. I feel so much better. I don't feel run down. I feel like I'm taking care of myself. This channel is all about self-love and self-care without the perfectionism. So please do not take these lists and these things as like to-do lists, things you have to do. Some of these things I don't get done, and that's okay. I accept it. It is just a chance for me to look at something and say, I have a plan that I already curated. I don't have to think about it in the moment when my kids are everywhere and I can't focus, I can't think. So this is a way of just dumbing down that process, taking the decision making out when they are awake and having it already there for me. Things that repeat, you know, repeat domestic tasks. We need to make it easy for ourselves. So these are my superpowers for sure. Number 5 is meal planning. We have been doing this for actually a while. I love food. I'm a health coach as well, and I love nutrition. I prioritize food and nutrition for both of my kids, and we started baby-led weaning very early. So I enjoy making meal plans and figuring out what we need to eat for the week and using up what we have. I'm all about no food waste. So making a meal plan and knowing what we're going to make ahead of time helps me with waste, helps me with having a plan and not being stressed about it, having a grocery list as well. And then it helps me to, again, like take out all of the mental work in the moment at the end of my day. End of my days are very stressful, and kids are wanting me, kids are on my legs, so I know if it's on the fridge and I've printed it out and it's in my meal plan, I will start prepping it in the morning. I will pull out and defrost things, or at 4:30 if I know, like, you know, the kids are going to play outside because it's a really nice day, or have someone coming over in the afternoon or something happening, then I can prep that dinner in the morning or early, like during nap time. So having a meal plan has been game changing for me, and we've been doing that for a very long time. It looks different when my husband is here and when he's not. We'll do more leftovery things when he's not here just because we don't eat a lot, but still it goes in my meal plan, and it's not about making things from scratch. It's just about having a plan. Like, we have pizza night. You know, we have convenience foods as well, but we do make some really good quality meals too that we can use throughout the week as leftovers. So love a plan, love a meal plan. It saves so much time. Another thing about food and saving time is grocery delivery. If you guys have not done this yet, I thought it was going to be super confusing and super just expensive, because Instacart and all those things, I tried them for a few times, I guess, but I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy all the extra fees and the extra costs and another service that I needed to sign up for. So I actually do it through Amazon. So one, I already have an Amazon account, and they're hooked up with Whole Foods, which we love to shop, but it's not near our home. So this was a great way of getting the good quality foods delivered to me without having to go in the grocery store with 2 kids. It has literally changed the way we grocery shop and get food. It saves me so much mental energy, and it saves me so much stress that I don't have to go in the store, make the decisions in the moment while I'm trying to comfort 2 children. It is great. So we love doing that every week. So what I just did, for example, I was feeding my baby and finishing my grocery delivery, and it'll be delivered by 1 o'clock. And they deliver so quickly, right to the door, and it's good quality stuff, and it's for an affordable price. So Amazon Fresh has a connection. They have like a $9.99 plan, so $10 a month. We took one of our like TV services off that we weren't watching, and I was like, I'd rather pay for this. So $10.99 or $10 a month, and you get free delivery with Whole Foods and Amazon Fresh. Definitely worth it. Grocery deliveries, a mom superpower for sure. Number 7 is more of a mindset. It's about keeping a simple home. This may sound really dumb and really simple, simple home, but it has saved me so much stress and so much mental strain. When we have less overall stuff, it's less things to clean, it's less things to maintain, less things to take care of, and it just clears up and frees up so much space in your day, in your life, for the things that you want to have, want to do. And taking care of yourself is one of them, and that frees up a lot of time for me time. When I have to maintain and take care of so many different things in my home, it takes forever to put it back together. It takes forever to clean. So then I have no extra time left. So we create a simple home. There is very like functional pieces that do multiple things, very clean lines, nothing crazy. And then we also have like minimal wardrobes as well, which keeps decision making down, as well as toy rotation. We've been doing that for a long time. That has made my job as a mom, a solo parent to 2 kids, so much easier. I also just switched over our cleaning products. That has also been a game changer, like simplifying products, like even our toiletries. We simplify our toiletries. I just hooked up to Branch Basics, which has been super popular on YouTube. We're trying it out, and I absolutely love it so far. It's just one concentrate, and it makes all these different products. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Another kind of mindset-y thing is number 8. Number 8. taking on that Montessori mindset. I've talked about this a lot in my like kid and baby videos, but it is also a parent mom superpower. When you can step back and take on this mindset of encouraging independence and just observing your child versus kind of always being on them, a helicopter parent, or just entertaining them. In the beginning with my son, I was constantly giving me the job of entertaining my child, and that is not our job. That is not what we're here for, and it's very stressful and very, it's a big expectation to maintain. So I learned very early after watching myself on videos and being like, whoa, what am I doing? I kind of just stripped all that back and took on the Montessori mindset of, encouraging them to do things on their own, encouraging solo time, solo play, and just trusting that they can do things earlier than we think. For example, I potty trained my child before he was 2, around 22 months, and he's been potty trained ever since. Now he's just turned 3 in July, and he goes to the big potty by himself. I don't even have to help him at all. He's incredible. My daughter just started baby-led weaning at 6 months, and she can almost drink by herself with an open cup. We did the same thing with him. We do a playroom, and I give her some solo time to play on multiple occasions. And he does the same thing. He solo plays a lot as well. So encouraging that independence has really freed up a lot of stress and mental strain and physical strain on me as a parent and a solo parent especially. So I encourage you to look into Montessori because it is a great thing for your child. You really trust them and let them be their own child and not feel like you have to do everything for them. They are fully capable of so many more things than we think at an earlier age. And I have really seen that in both of my kids so far, and I'm very grateful that I did it. Just 2 more. Number 9 is back to kind of our list making, is keeping a voice activated list. So I have a lot of lists, as you heard, with cleaning, with brain dumps, with all sorts of things. When it comes to things that I want to buy or need to buy, I usually will have a separate list for that, and that is through my Alexa. Just wanted to make sure she didn't hear me. I didn't want her to talk back. Anyway, all of my shopping lists and grocery lists are through voice activated lists. I do this because I'll be in the middle of something. I'll see that we're out of something, for example, paper towels, or we run out of peanut butter, or we need some more milk. I'll just say it in the universe because I don't know where my phone is sometimes, and I won't even look at it for like a couple of hours. And so we have one in every room. We have one in our playroom, in our kitchen, upstairs, in my bedroom. We have one in our basement where our grocery stuff is. So it keeps it very streamlined, very easy for me to add things to the grocery list. So when I come time to order groceries, like for today, I just bring it up either on the screen in the kitchen, or I even say, "Hey Alexa, what's on my grocery list?" And she'll speak it out if I'm doing something with my daughter. I also have it on my phone so I can do things when I'm out and about and put things in my grocery list. It's all curated, it's all connected, it's so easy, and that's really what I need. Easy processes. My final mom superpower just speaks to my soul. It is having a good mom support group. So whether that means groups in your community, or just texting like on a text thread with friends, or having a Marco Polo video group like we have, it is so important to surround yourself with moms that are relatable, real, and just build you up and give you so much love and support. You really need that. In this culture, in this day and age, we are so isolated as parents and as moms, especially me who's doing it alone as a solo parent. I always make sure I reach out, whether we do physical things together or whether we have a catch-up session over the phone or over a text thread. It is crucial to have those people in your life to build you up, support you, and just get on a real level about what's going on with whether it's 3-year-old tantrums, whether it's sleep regressions for my 8-month-old. I'm going through both at the moment. You really need that support from other moms. And just to also stress, social media is huge too. I have done a little bit of digging and reached out to just push myself and look at different videos out there of people that I don't follow. And I have just been blown away at all of the parents that are creating videos of perfection. And I'm just still blown away at the level of editing and perfect videos that I still see out there on social media, and that is just such a toxic thing to have in your life. It shows you that this is an expectation and this is what is valued and what is trendy and what is cool and what you should be doing and looking up to. So I encourage you to look at your social media content that you're absorbing, that you're looking at, that you're taking in every day, and just changing it. Just filtering out what you really want to look at every day that builds you up. I try to create content that is real, relatable, genuine, raw, things that are not perfect, because we are not, because I want to be human and get on a real level with women, with moms, with people in the world, because we need that right now. We have a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations on us, especially as moms and as ex-performers too in the performing industry, and we don't need that right now. So I encourage you to really have this superpower in your forefront and build your mom support group up. And if you are looking for a group to feel supported in, I have a parenthood group coaching that is available now. I'm taking on more clients, more groups. I would love for you to join me and join other moms in this group. It is a way to connect, to inspire, and to also reflect on things that you don't really get to reflect on as a mom on a daily basis. So whether it's your identity, transitional periods of life, balancing everything in your life. These are things that we don't really get to reflect on a daily basis unless we're in like a class, a course, or something or another. And that's not really most of us. So if you'd like to join our parenthood group coaching, I am starting new groups now up until the end of the year, and then I will re-promote more groups to get started at the beginning of January. But if you're interested, please click the link below and you can sign up for a chance to chat with me real quick, or you can DM me, whatever's easier, so we can see if we can put a group together with like-minded moms who need support as well. Anyway, guys, that was my 10 superpowers, my mom superpowers that I have been just loving lately, getting into this cozy fall, quick season of life where things are just moving fast, but also settling down into the home and figuring out what is right for our home and systems and all the things. So I hope you got some inspiration, some encouragement, just some relatability with this video. I want to create more videos like this, more day in the lives, so you can really see these things in action. So if you'd like to see more of those things, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.